What's up, Tucson, Arizona? This is the Call Me Crazy Show, episode 241, brought to you by TCCC and the Television and Call Me Crazy Show. This is the Call Me Crazy Show, year 11. It is 11/27 today, 2010, and as a matter of fact, it's the birthday of two famous people. Jimi Hendrix being one of them. That's his birthday today. And Bruce Lee is his birthday today. Which is pretty ironic because tomorrow, the 28th, is my birthday. And I'm going to be 97. So, on the subject of birthdays, happy birthday to me. I'll be 97 pretty much an hour and a half from now. But anyways, this is episode 241. It's been a long time since I've been doing TV. As we all know, out there in TV La La Land, out there in downtown, out there in the barren wastelands, out there in the June Sea, which is nothing, just a lot of corruption downtown. But anyways, there's nothing new going on in downtown for me to report, for me to say, other than the fact that, hey, we're on the air for now, which is good. For how long, I don't know. Until then, I won't worry about it. But yeah, for all you people out there who have recognized me, which is quite a few recently, a couple months ago, yeah, there was like maybe 4 or 5 of you guys that told me I was doing a good job. Thank you very much. Can't do it without all you guys. I have nothing new to report other than the fact that yesterday was Thanksgiving. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was well and healthy and safe. And first of all, hopefully the armed forces and members of the armed forces, male and female, of the U.S. military, hopefully had a nice and safe Thanksgiving holiday out there too. Because they're kind of like one of us, and we can't forget that. Anyways, year 2 is almost over of the Barack Obama administration. It's funny, I hear a lot of people go like, "What happened to your boy? What happened to your boy?" You know, and it's like, he's still president. You know, it wasn't going to change. He wasn't going to change everything overnight. But I'd rather have him where he's at than the butt face that we had before. Oh, anyways, 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago, up in off of Texas, I believe. I'm not sure, off of Texas or Georgia. I'm getting this wrong. There was a senior high school student, we all remember her name, Natalie Holloway, who was reported missing there on a class senior trip, graduation trip, I believe. I'm not sure. And she never returned home to the hotel where the rest of the senior class was at. And we all know what happened. Supposedly some foul play was committed. Nobody was ever found up until a couple days ago. I had woke up early in the morning like I normally do, and I turned on the morning news, and they're saying they found some of the remains of Natalie Holloway in Aruba. And I was like, wow. I'm kind of fascinated by the whole thing because I know it's morbid, but it's a intricate story. I find it interesting. And anyways, later on that day, it turns out that DNA testing has been done on those remains, and it was confirmed that they were not Natalie Holloway's remains. and a sad fact about her was the mother had a press conference getting ready to give. But hopefully one day the answer will come up to whatever happened to her. Because the other day also too, I was at right before Thanksgiving. It's been all kinds of shopping craziness, shopping extravaganzas everywhere, if you will. And you know, Walmart's pretty famous for this, and I know they help. But the other day I'm walking through the entrance to Walmart. I don't remember which one. Walking into the entrance into Walmart, and they have "Have you seen me?" Those flyers. Have you seen this kid? This kid has been reported missing. And then they have these the facial photography enhancements of saying how they would look 10 years down the road. And the other day, me standing in line, I managed to look at them, and there were a good 20, 30 of them up there. And it made me sad to think that there's a bunch of pedophiles and people who are so evil that will hurt little kids and take them to somewhere that nobody possibly will ever know where they're at. Therefore, the word unknown, you know, missing. But it gets to me every time, because I love kids and I have nieces and nephews and godchildren. And the other day I remember seeing I saw The Mist. I had read The Mist. It's a short story by Stephen King. I guess written maybe in the late 1970s, I believe, maybe published early 80s. I don't remember. But it's a short novel. It's a short story. It's the first story, I think, in Night Shift, I believe. Could be wrong. I'm not sure. I used to know these things, but it's been so long. But anyways, the Mist, and I got off track. Why was I talking about The Mist? See what happens? See what happens when it's post-Thanksgiving? No, I love the movie The Mist, and the point I was bringing it up because we all remember what happened at the end of the movie. The father takes it in his own hand, you know, and figures, you know what, I might as well murder everybody in the car, save everybody a horrible death, and you know, and all died a work death, and then yeah, he ends up shooting his own son and the woman and the other lady and the guy. And then like 2 seconds later, the mist clears up and here comes civilization. There comes the tank rolling down the hill. Oh, but anyways, that's a horrible ending because, yeah, I understand Stephen King. I know you're trying to shock us. Thank you, Frank Darabont. But yeah, that's pretty bad. You know, it's worse for people who have actually gone through something like that. Not through a mist, but situations with guns like that. And it's true, if you have a gun in a house, no matter what, that's a 30% increase that someone in that household, let it be a family member or non-family member, will get hurt or killed by that very gun. I don't like those facts. I mean, I know friends who have guns, and you know, I shot guns myself. Not very many times. Done it a couple times on the range, once. But that what happens. A woman has a gun in her purse in the supermarket, and you know they travel in a group. The likelihood of all them being dead is a 30% increase, just because the gun is with them. And at the end of the mist, he ends up shooting them, mercy killing, and whatnot. The stupid tank rolls by and doesn't even manage to say through a bullhorn. It's like, hold on, people, we're coming through, we're coming through. Like Thomas Jane, aka the Punisher, could not have heard like, oh, wait a minute, there's people here to save us. Oh, wow. Man, I'm glad I didn't kill you guys. Just for a second, I was going to pull the trigger on all of you guys. Okay, man, it is 10 o'clock. My birthday's coming up pretty soon. Like I said, I'm going to be 97. 97 is a good number, I think. I'm like Benjamin Button, people. I go from older to younger. So you can call me Crazy Button. But anyways, it's good to hear you guys have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Once again, people, for all you people out there who are struggling and dealing and putting up and facing up or facing down or approaching addiction to drugs and alcohol, if you're on day 2 of your sobriety, or day 2000, or day 4000, or day 40 of your sobriety, please keep it up. It would only get better. Okay, until then, the next episode will be a Christmas episode. Maybe we'll do some skits, I think. I don't know. I got some stuff laying around the house. Time to get goofy. I got some vacation time coming up for myself. Hopefully I'll get a week off. If I do, maybe we'll do some skits. Until then, don't drink and drive, my friends. You know, you're gonna drink, at least spend the night at the house. You know, doesn't mean you have to have sex with them. And if you're driving, don't drink. And you are planning to drink, then stay there. Don't do it for yourself, do it for all of us. Because Tucson is one happy family. And basically, it seems like we all know each other. So later, the last word I want to think about that I think is a hilarious word, and I want you people out there in La La Land to talk about it more and more often. And the word of the day is coitus. The Call Me Crazy Show. The Call Me Crazy Show. The Call